And clients come to me on a fairly regular basis saying, we didn't know about this. You know, we gifted $17,000 a year because the IRS says that's okay. Well, the IRS and Medicaid don't play well with each other. Just because it's okay for the IRS doesn't mean it's okay for Medicaid. Or we didn't know any better. We gifted $200,000 to the kids before we came to you, Jason. And so what I'll tell people is if we want to undo the penalty, we can reverse the gift. Meaning it's very simple. Medicaid's not going to judge you for it. They're not going to penalize you for it. They see that money went out. If they see the money was returned, that cures the gift. Sometimes the money can only be partially returned, and there will be now what's called a partial cure of the gift, which will proportionally reduce the penalty. So there are some exceptions to this rule. Sometimes there are ways we can get around the penalty with extenuating circumstances kind of beyond the scope of this video, but I want you to understand again, broad strokes, the Medicaid penalty period is calculated from the day, not from the day you apply. It's not calculated from the day the gift was made. It's calculated from the day you applied and were also eligible. And then from that point moving forward is how the penalty is assessed. I mean, you don't get, if the gift was made 3 years ago, the penalty the penalty period didn't start 3 years ago. The penalty starts after you submit the application and would normally have been approved. Okay, so it's always that penalty is always prospective. Now, after 5 years, if you don't apply within 5 years of making these gifts, Medicaid doesn't look back any further than that. So there's no penalty for anything made beyond the period of 5 years immediately preceding the date of the application when the client normally would have been eligible for Medicaid. So it's a little complicated. We can talk about that in significantly more detail when you schedule a consultation. If you are anywhere in Florida, please feel free to do so. We work all over the state remotely or in South Florida at one of our 3 locations. And if you like this video, found it helpful, please share it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Help me get good information out to Floridians to make everybody a more educated legal consumer. Thank you for watching.